Yo, 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 Monday with Molly. We're going to get right to it, yo. Hey, if these videos are helping you, helping each other deal with any area of your life, please go ahead, subscribe below, share away. The whole goal of doing these videos is to help more and more people. So please feel free to do that. All right, so we are going to jump right in. We are somewhere in the midst of the pandemic. And I think this would be a great time, a great day to talk about how to maintain motivation. What? You're not motivated every single day during a global Nope. So we're going to talk about how to maintain motivation the best that you can during this wild, wild time. Because the truth is, this is not just free time. Like, oh, I've got all this free time. You might be a student trying to do online classes regardless of what grade level you're in, or if you're in college or grad school. If you're an adult who is a teacher who also has your own family and you're trying to homeschool your kids while doing remote, or you're working from home but your spouse or partner's home and you're like, oh my gosh, we're like home together way too much. All right, whatever it is, it's not just free time. And sometimes maybe you do feel like there is some more time depending on your situation. And then you're like, why can't I get even more done right now? Because there's also the emotional, mental toll, all of the uncertainty. So it's important to keep that in some kind of perspective to ease up some of the pressure on you. Because it's hard to feel motivated to get going when you just feel crushed under all the expectations or all this uncertainty, or certainly, as I'm recording this on my comparison machine, all the comparison. So perhaps maybe before we get into anything else, it's let's stop comparing ourselves to other people. That could be pre-pandemic, during pandemic, post-pandemic. Comparison is a thief of joy. It will crush your soul every time, especially now when our energy levels are so different and everybody's posting how they're crushing it in all their areas of life, and maybe you just can't get off the couch that day, right? I've had some of those days too. So we have good days, bad days, ups, downs. So for you to maintain motivation, what if you start by thinking of, like, what is it that normally motivates you? What is that internal validation that in the before times would help have you get up, whether get the exercise in, get the schoolwork done, get your creative stuff done, organize your home, take care of your family, do great at work, whatever your situation. What was it before that came from within to make you do the thing? Because whatever that is, you still have it. It didn't hit pause. It didn't automatically go away. You didn't leave it at the office. You didn't leave it in your dorm room. You didn't leave it in your locker at school. You still have it. This is simply a time where we need to apply it to a whole different context. That's what it is. If you were motivated before, it's just finding a new way to apply it. It may look different. Every day might be different. Certainly, I'll be honest, sometimes different hours within the day look different. So tap into what your own internal motivation normally is. For me, I love being disciplined. So I still get my workouts in most days. I always make my bed. That has always been me. I still do. It's the first thing I do. So I'm already like checking something off. So it's a little form of discipline. But getting my workout in, going for a walk, sitting in here in my office, making videos, sending emails. And again, every day I'm not disciplined. Every day I don't have the motivation. But for me, I know discipline gets me going. So I do that. I keep my nutrition pretty steady from the before times too. So those are just a couple of examples of what I use. But for you, what did you do before? And now you're just going to do it in a different context. Also, I want to share that one of my former students is an Olympic athlete. She competed in Rio in 2016 in synchronized swimming, and now it's called artistic swimming, and obviously Tokyo 2020 got moved to Tokyo 2021. So if Anita, if you're watching this, shout out to you. She's 23, super proud of you, kid. And she did a webinar last week and about how she's dealing with the Olympics being postponed, how she and her teammate are maintaining motivation. And a couple of times she said it's really important to have the ability to adapt. Because they're in the pool a lot during the day. Like their workouts like 10 hours, dry land in the pool. Now they're down to like only 4 hours. So they can't even be in their element. They're not even in the water, but they're maintaining motivation by saying, all right, how do we adapt? So her and her partner are doing Zoom calls with their music on their bedroom floor, doing their handstands, the legs, the moving, all of it in synchronicity. And there's actually a Today Show link that I'll put the link below here so you can see how a lot of Olympic athletes are adapting. But she said we can maintain our motivation by adapting, by making sure we're feeling how we feel, because it's a wild ride, and getting creative, which is what they're doing, right? So adapt, get creative, be resourceful. And she said you can only control what you can control. I mean, you're probably hearing that all over the place. You can only control what you can control. That gives you that sense of control. It should be hopefully is empowering. So if you're having a great day, you can start knocking some things off to feel motivated to get your work done, clean your house, cook the meal, get the exercise, read a book, whatever it is for you, to feel like you are in control. You can only control the controllables. That's a good thing. On a day where you're not feeling great, maybe you adapt by just saying, whew, I made the bed and I brushed my teeth today. There have been days I've been like that too. So know that each day is different, but within the day, within the great days, the meh days, and the days, within those days, there still can be some element of motivation and drive to get something accomplished that day. Again, every day looks different, and that's okay. I would also encourage you to think about this. Again, being like a lifelong athlete and fitness is kind of my jam. I always think of this time as like you're putting in the reps, right? You're hitting the gym, you're hitting the track, right? You got to put in the reps. This is like your preseason. Your preseason, because this is going to end. Again, I don't know the time frame, but it's going to end. And then when it's time for the in season, I'm using my athlete analogy, you're ready to go. So you don't want to just do nothing now. It's doing little bit, gaining some momentum. So when the season comes, it's time to go. And your season's going to be your season, no matter what you do. But momentum, we cannot underestimate the power of momentum. Whether it's you look at a rock rolling down a hill, like it's just going to sit there until it gets a little bit of force, a little bit of momentum, gravity, and that picks up speed. Same thing if you're an athlete and you've been in a game or you like to watch sports and one team is just getting crushed and it's like, ay. And then just something clicks and it's that little momentum shift. Maybe they got the turnover. Maybe the other team didn't get the first down, didn't make the basket, whatever. And you see that little momentum shift. It's just a little thing, but all of a sudden it takes off. This is a time to start building your own momentum in whatever way that looks for you. Again, this is not about comparing. Oh my gosh, that'll crush your soul in the before times and certainly now. But what's momentum for you? Like for me this morning, I meditated 5 minutes. I did a quick little Instagram thing online with my workout group that we're doing every morning. It's like a 7-minute, some planks, jumping jacks. We do our shout song, but we see each other. It gets you going. Got a workout in. The sun's out. I actually washed and dried and did my hair for you. I hate doing my hair, but I was like, okay, this is real now. I got to get on camera. Right? But all those little things stacking on top of each other. I went grocery shopping. All those little things, I now have momentum. I'm moving my body. I'm moving my mind. I'm going to be able to present what I hope is a good video for you. So momentum starts with little things. It started with a 5-minute meditation for me this morning. What is it for you? What momentum can you create? because you're looking back at what motivated me before? How can I take that and now transplant it into the current times? See your long-term vision. Begin with the end in mind. Maybe the end in mind for today, maybe the end in mind for this week, whatever it is for you. If I want to be there by the end of the day, what do I have to start doing now? What action items? If I want to accomplish X, Y, Z by the end of the week, what do I have to start doing today, tomorrow, the next day? Action items to make that happen. That's where the momentum comes. So you got to visualize it too. All right, that's what I got for you today. I have some more videos to make because I'm on a roll because I got some momentum going and I got my hair did. You got to laugh at yourself too. Oh my gosh. Please laugh at yourself. Laughter's a good thing right now. All right, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I will see you in a few days on Flip Your 20 Friday. Take care. Peace.